Today we're talking about the importance of always being ready. And we know in life as well as in the Bible, we're instructed to always be ready, always be prepared. Our lesson comes from Matthew, and Jesus tells us God's kingdom is like 10 young girls who took oil lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 were not prepared, and 5 were smart. The unprepared girls took lamps, but no extra oil. The smart girls took jars of oil to feed their lamps. Well, the bridegroom didn't show up when they expected, and they all fell asleep. In the middle of the night, somebody yelled, he's here, the bridegroom's here. Go out and greet him. Well, the 10 girls got up and got their lamps. Well, the girls that weren't prepared said to the ones that were prepared, our lamps are going out. Give us some of your oil. And they said, there might not be enough for us, might not be enough to go around, so go buy your own. And they did. But while they were out buying oil, looking for oil, the bridegroom arrived. The door was locked. Much later, the unprepared girls showed up and knocked on the door and said, Master, we're here. Let us in. And he answered, do I know you? I don't think I know you. So stay alert. You have no idea when he might arrive. When I was in grade school in New Concord, Kentucky, we talked about this last week, we had a yearly fire drill, and it was not high tech. The principal of my school, which was grades 1 through 8, wife, Mrs. Lovins, ran the office. And the office was just, you could buy pencils or tablets of paper or cough drops in the wintertime. She kept the records and answered the phone. And once a year, to meet state requirements, she, at some unknown time, would yell into the intercom, fire, fire. And we would all go outside, we'd take roll, and return to the classroom building. Now, we had a small school. There was 1 class per grade. The building was small, and all the outside doors were close to the classrooms. But in your school, you probably have, I know you have fire alarms, sprinklers, you have drills set up for tornadoes and emergencies. You have emergency lighting that's battery powered or generator powered, and electricity always stays on. We might have had candles or flashlights or a lantern. But when Jesus told this story, he's telling us the importance of being prepared. The 10 girls were invited to a wedding. A wedding in those days was a big event, and in a small village, it was the biggest event of the year. And a wedding could last a week. Well, Jesus said there were 10 girls who went together. 5 were smart, and they planned for emergencies. They took their lamps, and they also took extra oil. But there were 5 others that didn't take extra oil. And when they went out to buy oil, when they got to the party, the doors were locked. They couldn't get in. They were too late. So Jesus said, just like this story, we always need to be ready, to be prepared, because we do not know when Jesus is coming. Well, how do we get ready? We invite Jesus into our hearts, into our lives. We read about Jesus. We talk to Jesus in our prayers, and we do what Jesus wants us to do. And then we're always ready. So may the words of God find places in our hearts and make us rich in every way.